Hey guys, this is HotNoob here. So the other day I created a program and I released it. It's a Galaxy Online 2 client. All it is pretty much is an overglorified browser. I'm just going to open it up here. So it pretty much removes the whole feel of the game being browser based, right? Because a lot of people didn't like it. Like a lot of the old Galaxy Online players from the original game didn't like how it was all Facebook based. All this does is cuts off all of the Facebook crap and shit and makes it look more like an actual game client. So one of the problems is that the Control R does not work. So to refresh it, you just open the side there and right click and go to refresh here. Click refresh and it reloads it. Right. So from a programming perspective, it's a very simple program. All it is a .NET based web browser. As you can see, I didn't even bother to change the name of it. Here, I'll go to the visual portion. I didn't do any of, I chose to do this the easy way and use the graphics interface to help create it. So you just drag and drop a browser into it, yada yada. Then on the program load, it just navigates to the application. If you're not logged in, Facebook will redirect you to a login page where you then log into Facebook, and then it'll redirect you back to the application. Now, because it is .NET based, the web browser is actually MSIE. So if you're using Internet Explorer and you log into Facebook on there, you're going to be logging on to Facebook through this program as well. But for the most part, if you just check to remember, you're never going to have to log in ever again. Right? You just open up the program. Just open up the program, it loads, and you're pretty much done. Right? No login at all. It is, however, more difficult to cheat with this client because you can't actually log yourself out. You can't really multi-account or whatever on it, which is a plus for people who want to play the game legitimately, and a downside for people who don't want to play legitimately. So how do we get rid of all this shit? There are two ways to do it. One is a really cheap and lazy way. The other takes a lot of time. The other way, well, actually there's three ways. The second way, or sorry, I'll start with one way. So one way is to get rid of all of the elements on the around it, right? Just say change the style so they don't show up. That takes a lot of work because you have to go through all the other objects. The next way is because it's a Facebook application, you can just get the iframe, right? And use JavaScript. Well, not even JavaScript. In a sense, it is JavaScript, but you go web browser .document whatever, .all or whatever, and you just or .inner HTML. You just change the HTML. And it'll actually fool the JavaScript to thinking that you're still on Facebook's page because you haven't navigated away from it, even though you've significantly changed the code of the document. So what you do is you recreate the code, and all you do is you put an iframe in it to the game, and it gets rid of all that other crap. But the cheap and lazy way to do this is just to cut everything off and scroll to it. As you can see, all I did was cut everything here, right? There was no changing of the actual page. You're just sizing the window or the browser or whatever and scrolling to it. So one of the bugs is that when you press tab, it scrolls you down. If you can see, it flashes here. That's because it's scrolling down, and then I'm setting it as an interval every, I don't know, whatever, pretty much every millisecond. It'll check the window position and change it if it's changed. So that's pretty much it. It's not a very complex program at all. From a hacker's point of view, you probably should know how to do this. It's not really essential for hacking, but it's just one of those things that you should probably know how to do. It's a little trick and can make life a lot easier in some cases. So, this is HotNoob. Come check out my blog. See you guys later.